Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the Ethereum chart, we're currently still holding that $1,790 level. This is obviously the main support level that I mentioned over the last few days, weeks, months even. The 61.8 retracement that is relevant for this large degree wave 4 correction. We're tracking this currently as a so-called flat correction, even though it's definitely more extended than it would be ideal from a bullish point of view, and therefore I don't really trust it. I also track in parallel the ETH BTC chart, which is still going down. We can have a quick look at it, but as long as we don't see an upside reversal on the ETH BTC chart, obviously the bullish outlook for Ethereum, while it can be bullish on the USD chart, but also here it needs to prove an upside reversal. Compared to Bitcoin, it's just not showing yet that it's worth, let's say doubling down on Ethereum, right? So that can change. We always stay in the present, just presenting the data. Data still suggests that Bitcoin is leading, clearly. And there's currently no sign that Ethereum is trying to take the lead. So Ethereum USD, potentially at a turning point, but needs to prove itself. Don't trust it yet. And ETH BTC is still going down. Overall, if we start to see the bias come in here, that could be wave 5 to the upside, which should be an ABC structure as well, as shared in previous videos. The problem I have with this chart is that if really the white count is playing out, the wave 5 would have to be extended, which is not so common. We have a short wave 1, wave 2, okay, wave 3 is long, wave 4 is deep, so the wave 5 has to be quite extended to form a high, a new all-time high. So we'll see. If that materializes, would be a good opportunity for Ethereum to start to outperform Bitcoin. Yeah, it would be an opportunity. It's just that it's just not showing yet. So let's take a quick look at ETH BTC. So that means at this point, I still give the bulls here the benefit of the doubt, but I want to see a reversal, a setup on the smaller time frame. ETH BTC has arrived at a key spot, right? I mean, there's also here Fibonacci support at 0.023. So I just haven't seen a reaction to the upside yet. That's worth mentioning, okay? So we're still printing lower lows, lower highs. Definitely a deep B wave, but I shared with you before that it could easily turn into the white scenario. It does look more like the white count, but even in the white count, we cocould get a bounce. A bounce is due. Again, it's not shown yet. I mean, from a trading point of view, you can't really I would say do much until you get actually a proper reversal signal, like a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback. But bear in mind, if it's 5 waves up and it's not even above resistance, it could just be the A wave, then we get a B wave pullback, C wave rally before it goes down further. Just something to be aware of that the structure warns us about. If we get 5 waves above 0.0438, that would be a solid signal that a more substantial low has likely formed. Then the subsequent pullback could be an opportunity to add, and then hopefully this would happen. So that's just ETH BTC. All I can say at this point, there's nothing other than a couple of green candles that you need magnifying glasses for to see them down here. So again, this is not about hopium, you know. I have been honest with you about ETH throughout this cycle, and I've been constantly saying that ETH BTC needs to prove itself. And until we see ETH BTC go up with a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback and then another break above the high, there is no reversal pattern. So that's still, while we're still tracking this downtrend. Again, very open to the idea that this finally shifts at some point. Looking at the shorter time frame for Ethereum, I mean, we talked about this structure. The risk for the yellow count is real. That means the risk for another low, possibly still into that area here, 1720, 1660, 1600 even, or 1570. This would still be a reasonable, let's say, target for another low. I would still probably call that an extended wave 4, even though we've already, by that time, if it happens, then the price would break below 1790, I mean, these previous lows, yeah, and that would be below the 61.8 retracement I shared with you here on the daily chart. That's not great, but it wouldn't invalidate the white count. So I would still call it potentially just an extended wave 4. it wouldn't make a difference because it would simply be just a continuation of the correction. If the larger time frame then suggests we should change overall patterns, we can do that. But for now, I'm sharing with you, hey, you know, we're printing higher highs, higher lows. The risk is that this is just a wave 4. I've been watching for this, let's say, bounce in wave C of wave 4 throughout the last couple of weeks, yeah, at least last week. There has been the rally, yeah, or what we've seen is A wave. One second. We have seen the A wave, we have seen the B wave, we have seen the 1, 2, and then the third wave as well do what it was supposed to do, you know, what it needed to do. And then we had a pullback into support. It turned around where it needed to, deep again, but turned around where it needed to. We could now be working on that wave 5. Honestly, is it high confidence? Not really. If it's wave 5, then obviously it needs to hold above 1936, which is the swing low from Friday, and ideally get to round about 2085, 2090 or so. But bear in mind, this is not a solid 5-wave move up. This would probably only be 3 waves because it's an A, B, and then 5 waves in wave C. For a clearer, proper 5-wave move up, I would need to see another 4 and another 5. That gives me 5 waves up. Then this is a confirmation that a larger degree wave 4 indeed bottomed. Until then, the risk for lower is very high. And the main risk level I would use that triggers or that confirms that this upside move is invalidated, at least on the micro level, would be that red line. It's the Friday low, because if we assume a 5th wave has started, it could have. It's just a thesis. It's not high confidence. You know, there's no impulse here, so it's not high confidence. But if it has started, then this level must hold. You know, whether it takes out here the intraday, no, the Saturday low or not, it doesn't matter so much. It could just be an extended B. That's not so important. What is more important is that we are holding above the Friday low. That's the main level I am watching. I also provided earlier today on Discord this resistance zone between 2018 and 2041 and an additional level at 2046 to watch just on the micro level. So far, the price is respecting these as well. So we see a bit of resistance, but not really a major pushback. So we'll see how it goes today. Bitcoin pushed a little higher today as well. Maybe Ethereum can, because of that, form that 5th wave up. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Don't forget, today, 5 p.m. UTC, our large member live stream. We do that once a week, every Sunday. I'll provide a link later today. We typically cover more than 30 coins or so in these live streams. I answer all questions. So if you have any questions about the charts, anything, feel free to join our member live stream. You can join our membership on our website, mcoglobal.com. Check it out. Hope to see you there. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.